H. Hey, it works. Smoke on the water, let's go. That's what everybody does. That is not how you play Smoke on the Water.
Laser keyboards. My 14-year-old self would often look longingly at these keyboards you could buy online. They weren't rare or anything like that, but for my age they were prohibitively expensive, and I couldn't justify ever saving up for one. So I made do with my bare bones Argos Essential keyboard and got on with my homework, or whatever it is I should have been doing. Cut to several years later, and I finally decided to take a look at one that had decent reviews, and to see if my 14-year-old self was right to want one. And of course, to see what thought was put into the unboxing.
Let's break in, have a look. Okay, there it is. We've got a QR code there for the user manual. Very nice. And nice little booklet. Unboxing experience so far. It's pretty nice, very compact. Pretty elegant, I must say, for a product like this that you sort of expect. Is it just a cheap one made in China? No. Break this open. Put that to the side. Ooh, there it is.
Right. It's admittedly not the most exciting packaging in the world, but let's see those scores, eh? The style is minimal, but absolutely not special. Mostly cardboard materials with a pleasantly plastic wrapper. And again, with style, the elegance is nothing amazing, but it does score some points for some very compact and cozy packaging. All in all, this box scores a modest 4.8 out of 10. Not bad, but nothing particularly special.
Right, the product itself is rather... It's weird to say, but it's rather sticky. The white plastic here, I don't want to touch it too much, I don't want to get my fingerprints all over it. Yeah, I'm guessing it charges with USB on the base. There's our on button. Okay, that's interesting. It's got micro USB on the side.
The dual USB ports baffled me for a little while, but it turns out that the micro USB port is for plugging in your mobile device when Bluetooth isn't available, and the bottom one is for charging. In theory, that means you could connect two keyboards at once here, one with Bluetooth, one with the wire, if you felt like typing at twice the speed, of course. Probably. Or, as you'll see later on, when you inevitably need a longer piano keyboard.
Oh, that's interesting. Comes with a pop-up. Is that right? Okay, so it just props up there, I guess. Let's see what else we got. The booklet itself isn't great. It's very tough to actually get into. Face it upwards, it says. Hopefully I don't break that camera up there and turn it on. We've got the light on, and we've got the keyboard projector on there. Let's open notes, and let's begin typing. So, H. Hey, it works. L-L-O. There. Not really sure why it's making a beep. I don't know if I can turn that off or not, because that's a bit of an annoying noise. Yeah, so it looks like on Android you can dive into the settings and tweak stuff about. I don't know how to turn off the sound. That's very annoying. Never point these things at your eye. I will say, as a novelty factor, this is pretty cool. So hello there, my name's Nathan. Subscribe to the Okay. I can't get a capital letter. I can't do it. I'm turning on okay, caps lock. Caps lock works. UnboxN channel. Okay. Look, as a movie prop, as a novelty factor, this works. Honestly, pretty futuristic, being able to type on my desk without interacting with anything physical.
Suffice to say, I began struggling at this point. You know when you buy something that looks too good to be true and immediately see how you wasted your money the moment you start using it? Well, yeah. For those of you who watch MKBHD, you'll know about the touchscreen projector tablet that Hachi came out with. This feels like an early beta of that device. Nowhere near as powerful, of course, but the same tech is being applied here. It should be noted here as well that the keyboard even comes with a row of function keys. If it's one thing third-party wireless keyboard manufacturers get right, it's the inclusion of function keys. Sadly, this was for Mac only, so I couldn't test it with the iPad, but it's a step in the right direction, Kind of makes you wonder though, what was the point of including Mac function keys when your MacBook already has them? Surely iOS would have suited better here. And if you're using this thing with an iMac or a Mac Pro, I don't know what to tell you. So I did some typing tests, nothing major, just a few simple phrases at moderate speed, and yeah, okay, there are issues here. As noted in that MKBHD video, if you want to press something behind where your previous finger is pointing, the keyboard just isn't going to pick up on that because you're blocking the sensor. On a big tablet, that's not much of an issue, but on a keyboard, when you're typing fast, it's a huge drawback.
So, final thing, it comes with an actual functioning keyboard, ironically, so we can open the app. There we go. So it's turned into a keyboard. You know what? I mentioned the novelty factor. Let me turn this around a bit. This kind of amplifies that novelty factor because I can touch my desk, no inputs whatsoever, and get some sound. That's kind of interesting. I don't know, I can imagine some kind of weird indie band making use of this, perhaps? I'm laughing because it's honestly so much fun. But I'm definitely not keeping this. This is dumb. Wow.
And that's what disappoints me. There's amazing technology in this thing. 20 years ago, you could have been spending hundreds, if not thousands, on a device this futuristic. This all began as a Kickstarter project, would you believe it? And it did pretty well too. But the end result is just an expensive novelty that you quickly begin to get frustrated with once you've gotten used to the concept. A neat party trick to show off friends and family, but once you've bored them to death with the sounds of iconic 1970s rock hits, what's left? Paired with the fact the keys themselves just aren't at all that responsive, and you have absolutely no tactile feedback, it's sadly absolutely useless for any serious or light work.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. It was an interesting thing, to say the least. The fact you can play the keyboard, and you can also type on the keyboard. As always, link for this is in the description below. So, like if you like it, subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be.